Welcome to UCentral Sports. I'm Ray Robinson, and here's your Wednesday sports update. Our Broncos went into their game on Saturday with some great optimism. They evened out their record in hopes of turning the season around, but that's exactly where we have to stop, right there, just for the Broncos. Just hope. Fort Hays showed why they are one of the top 3 teams in their conference as they beat Broncos in a blowout, going 34-0. A horrible game on offense as they were only able to muster up a total of 186 yards. Now you might ask yourself, what's next? They will go on from facing one of the best teams in the MIAA to one of the worst. They take Washburn. Washburn is currently 0-8 in conference play, so it's safe to say that the Broncos should be able to take out some of their frustrations on them this Saturday. They'll be back at home. This game is also known as Military Appreciation and Senior Day. The UCO women's soccer team wrapped up their season over the weekend. Both games were at home. These strings of games saw the Broncos go in with something to prove. And no, I wasn't trying to quote a Lil Baby song. Let's start with the first game on Friday. As they took on Rogers State, the first half saw two UCO players put 2 on the board, as Rogers was only able to put up 1. Both teams go into the second half scoreless, so the game was pretty much set for it. They win the game going 2-1. Amaya Grace and Kylie Wickersham were 2 scorers for our Broncos. Big congrats on them on the beginning of this 2-game winning streak. And on Sunday, they continued their season-ending dominance by beating Newman in convincing fashion, going 4-0. And there's a saying that goes about, it's all about how you finish. And the women Broncos finished strong. They ended their season with a record of 6 wins, 6 losses, and 6 ties. They begin their postseason action against Central Missouri this Friday in Warrensburg, Missouri. This is the quarterfinals, so let's continue to wish them good luck. All Edmond schools were in action over the weekend, and surprisingly, only one Edmond team won a game, and that was Deer Creek. The team surprisingly had been playing good football throughout the season so far with a record of 7-2. Check out this in-game action as he loses the 2 defenders, and it's off to the bank with this one, as senior Jalen Davis takes it home with that 44-yard touchdown. They destroyed Capitol Hill in this game, going 52-8. And all eyes were on the boxing world as world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury took on MMA fighter turned boxer Francis Ngannou on Saturday. The match took place in Saudi Arabia as Francis showed the world that his skills in the octagon transcends that domain and fits right in the world of boxing. Fury won by split decision considering that he had suffered a knockdown from Ngannou in the 3rd round. Still an impressive feat by Francis, but Fury still remains undefeated. The Oklahoma City Thunder had their season home opener last night against the Denver Nuggets. They are defending NBA champions for a reason as they beat the Thunder. Now, it's important to note that both teams went into that game undefeated, and one team had to lose, and it was the Thunder. We'll see them in action tonight as they take on the Detroit Pistons at Paycom. It'll be interesting to see OSU alum and former #1 pick Cade Cunningham in town as both teams are rebuilding. Emma, Mark, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you for that, Ray. Sad to see that about the Thunder last night,
Very
but
sad.
that's just the way I guess
We'll fight back.
You know, 82-0 might be off the table, but 81-1 is still on the table.
Exactly.
And that is what we need to be looking for.
Right.
Again, Ray, thank you so much for that.